Okay, let's try this again. Wood Elves versus Orcs. And let's not have a crash. Like we did last time. And unfortunately, the second war dancer I just bought due to the crash money. Okay. Now I'm scared. I want to look at opposing team, but we have some intel saying that that might be causing the crashes if my opponent is grabbing inducements. So I'm just going to wait until my opponent is done. And then we'll have a look at the opposing team. Bad thoughts. Okay, so a thrower, 4 blitzers, 4 black orcs, and 3 linemen. This is pretty bog standard. The fact that there's 12 of them might indicate that they're running one foul piece. How many rerolls? 2, 1 apo, nothing else. I have 10k in petty cash. I'm not doing anything with that. Did you get anything? No. My inducements validate. Boom. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I think the fact that we got 2 war dancers that look exactly the same, we can use that to confuse our opponents. They're like, why? Are they twins or something? And you're like, no. Let's go on offense. Okay, let's see. Oh, taking the thrower out. Interesting. Crap. There's 1 tackle piece. That's no fun. There's a big hole in the middle now. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. Because we can... The plan is to knock... If we knock this guy down, we can just dodge through here. Okay. That did not... Okay, fine. I'm gonna follow here. And here I have to stay because I want to get the 3 die here. Okay, that's a bit shit. Now I could, if I put someone, no, that'd still be a 1 die. I don't like that. Okay. Before we do anything else, then let's secure this ball if we can. That's a mighty fine ball securing by me. Okay, that didn't work out. Holy shit, what happened to you? Oh, do I run with just one? I mean, I guess I do. That is a... Holy shit, that's a bad start. It's gonna be a rough game. That was War and Peach's first game ever. Runs up, one die block, gets miss next. Yeah, the war dancers in this team are not... They're not as scary as they should be. I don't like only having one left. Not a fan of this. But we're gonna have to play elf game and just dodge away. And as soon as someone rolls to 1, we'll fall down and not have a good time. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the decent news here is that if I get rid of this guy, I can then run this guy I can just run this guy through. And it'll be fine. Hopefully. Well, not if people just keep getting injured. But you're badly hurt, so we're not appoing that. But that is not a good start. Like that's a pretty shit start, to be honest. I'm not happy. Okay. Serious? Fuck me. Let's see, what side do I want to go on? I want to go on this side where the tree is. Okay, well. This is the good elf bullshit I remember. And you're gonna go stand over here because I want to remove some of the... Actually, you can go stand over here. So 2 rerolls in 2 turns. Fun times. But a lot of tackle zones and a lot of dodging. Well, this blitzer doesn't even have to roll power because he's got tackles, so it's actually pretty good against this piece. But it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get a 1 die. But my hope is that then, even if that happens... Oh, you're going to get it. Are you gonna, no. Well, you're going to do a GFI probably. Like, why wouldn't you do a GFI here, right? Okay, you're not doing a GFI. Interesting. So we'll see what happens. No, I'm pretty sure this should be tackle because this... Yep. I thought for a second it might be kick, but no. That is an interesting place to do the blitz. No. I'm not sure why that blitz happened there. That seems a bit strange to me. I guess it's so that... Oh, I see. I think my opponent don't really care if I score. They're thinking like, well, early Wood Elf score means that I can then, you know, spend all my time grinding down the Wood Elves. Which is, I mean, that's fair, because that tends to be a thing that happens. Yeah, get fall over. Let's see, how far can you run? Okay, that's a problem. I'll be honest, I didn't expect a snake eye there. Well, the thing is, you should never expect your opponent to be bad at the game just because they play in a way that's different from your own. Because it might just mean that you're bad at the game and can't see the really solid move that your opponent is making. So just being like, why? I don't understand. That happens a lot. But being like, and sometimes when I get salty, I'm like, I should be winning this. I'm playing better. But like the fact of the matter is, if you play soon enough, maybe like it has happened a few times. I'm like, why is this happening? And then I turn it to later. I'm like, oh, that's why that's happening. That's the strategy. I just couldn't see it quickly enough. Pan said, Padan, I don't know if I've read your Twitch messages. If you've sent them through PMs and stuff, probably not. Yeah, so here comes the blitz. Oh, yes. Very good. Oh yes, very bad. Okay, let's see where the ball scatters. That is officially not the end of the world. That could be horrible, but it isn't. Well, comparatively. So, basically what I need to do is just blitz this guy back. And then go over here and pick it up. Which I think is like the best thing I can do. I am going to stand this guy up though first and block here. Because I need to take the blocks I can with the tree. I wonder if I used up all of my arrows. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, now I'm salty. I don't know what's going on with my war dancers. Well, actually, I know exactly what went on there. It's because I snake-eyed the dodge. And I could have, like, this piece that's here. I could have moved this piece to protect over here first, because that was a safe move. The reason I didn't was because if I did that, I couldn't, this guy would have to do more GFIs, which just, like, that's... If I failed those, I didn't have any rerolls, and that would have been worse. So I went for the move where I had the reroll first. And then that failed. Panzerpalin, just don't send them on Twitch. Send them over Twitter, or post them on YouTube, or post them in the forums. And I'm not saying that to be like mean or anything. It's just that Twitch messages are probably, they're not a great way to communicate, because you don't get any, like, as a streamer you get a lot of, like, not spam, but you get like bad suggestions from services and stuff, so I never read them. And if it's a good question, then ask them in a forum where it's visible so other people can take part. Or just ask in stream chat and I'll see if I can answer it. Yeah, so that's not happening. Fudge. I'm gonna be grumpy for a bit now, you guys. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna do this first. And you get to go stand over here. I don't have that many dudes out. It's just that due to my I haven't been rolling as well as I would have liked is the issue. So I used up having only 2 rerolls. I got punished for it, and now I'm on the back foot in my own drive, which is not where you want to be. And this kind of shit keeps happening. Which, to be fair, isn't like, it's not that unlikely. It's not like, Nuffle's out to get me. It's just that I'm kind of forced to play a very risk-heavy game, and you do get more punished by that. And I have 8 people on the pitch. It's just that most of them are in the wrong place. And they're all line elves, so they can't really do much against an orc team that has a lot of block. It's like, well, if you see me at the T-centralen on my way to work, it's fine to come up and say hi, but I'm also really tired because I'm on my way to work. So saying hi and going like, I like your stuff, or do more of this, that's totally fine. It's just that so how do I say this without me sounding like a fucking elitist prick? Like, normally when I'm commuting to work, I watch a lot of YouTube. So I mean, please come up and say hi. That's always awesome. But just don't like expect a long conversation. And I'm not saying that because you're probably a lovely person. It's just that it is nice when people come up and say hi, but it's weird, like, because it's one of those cases where there's a lot of people that know you or like have seen you or like listen to you do stuff, but I don't know them as such. Like, so it's kind of hard to, like, I don't know what to talk about in a way. It's just weird. But yes, I mean, come up and say hi. That's awesome. Do that. And then let me watch my YouTubes. cKnoor confirmed to hate his viewers. No, absolutely not. It's that is definitely not the case. And I mean, like, the fact that you're like, I probably don't want to disturb that guy, that probably means that you're a totally swell person that realizes what's going on. So that's cool. I would just be slightly freaked out about it. No, freaked out is the wrong word, but it's also because you're not really expecting, like, of course I know that people watch my stuff. It's just that every time I'm like recognized, if it's in another game or if it's out and about, I'm like, but this is internet stuff. Why are you? Okay. Pour on the salt. Yeah, I mean, did you? Yeah, more chaos. So much salt. Wacko, that's probably true. Viewer offer reflects the streamer. And I mean, if you want to play board games, you should definitely, and you're in Stockholm, you should definitely go to Spelbad. It's just that I'm not there as often as I'd like to be there. It's also really weird when I go to Spelbad, because there are people that recognize me, like, oh, you're the guy that plays Blood Bowl. But, like, I have one online nickname, and then I have another nickname that my friends call me, and then I actually have my first name, which is how I introduce myself to people who don't know me. So I'm suddenly, like, up to, like, 3 nicknames. And I'm like, well, what's my name again? Well, I feel like sometimes it's justified to say that you're salty. Other times I'm lordy. They're not exactly the same. Because now I'm actually getting cranky at how bad my rolls are, even though I know that it's like... Yeah, like I have some friends who are like, they're like, who's that? Oh, it's that guy. It's called that. Do you ever introduce yourself as, hi, I'm Mr. Hadwick? No, because Mr. Hadwick is just a Blood Bowl player. It's never like it was a name that's suggested, and then because the player turned out so awesome, it kind of stuck as. I think like the reason the main like community league is called Mr. Hadwick Invitational is because that's what Empyrean named it. You should start introducing yourself as Rövgrat. Rövgrat. Panzerpalan, that's fine. Come up and say that next time. It's gonna be I'm gonna probably be having my headphones on, so I'm like, what? Someone's talking to me. No, I don't want to buy anything. But yes, that's awesome. Come up and say that. Hooray! I'm like, I feel like I went on a long like thing now where I'm like, I'm taking this way more serious than the situation demanded of me. Let's see, is there anything I want to do before? Yes. I'm still pushing this guy because I might get lucky and knock him out. Because I want to get Julius Caesar some more SPP, but apparently that's not happening. Luckily, no, not luckily, because you have 2 turns left. Who gets to run away first? You. Oh, shit's happening. Would it be fair to say that elves get punished by bad rolls way more? I don't know if that's fair, but basically, I mean, like, the way you lose with elves is by rolling once. Oh, I fucked it up. Kind of, yeah, I did. But they are, like... I think you lose by rolling once, and the reason you do that is because you tend to roll more dice with elves because they can do... It's more likely that they succeed. Like, if I was playing orcs or humans, I would be more hesitant to dodge out because it's a 3+ dodge, right? But with elves, it's a 2+, so you do it a lot more, which means you tend to get a lot more turnovers that way, because up to a point, like... like at some point the probability of you failing a dodge roll is going to be higher because you do so many compared to other teams where you do less of them. I think there's also like I think when it comes to meeting fans, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, it's, first of all, it's weird to have fans. Not as in a, like, it's weird to have fans, but it's more like, because you do stuff on the internet, it's usually like comments and tweets and people actually just watching your stuff. And that in itself is, of course, like, people like your stuff. But there's a, while you're at the same time closer to your fans, right? Because it's easier to interact with them. You're also further away because their nicknames and their, like, they could be anywhere in the world. So they're not going to be around, like, they're not going to be next to, you're not going to have, or at least you're not expecting someone in the apartment over from you to be like, oh, I love your stuff. Like, even if that might happen. So it's a weird sense of, like, people are really close, but at the same time, like, further away because it's on the internet in a way, right? So there's also, like, the stereotypical idea that, which is for the most part, like, super wrong, that liking something on the internet makes you, like, weird and nerdy for the wrong reasons or whatever. And you only get to hear, because of course also that no one, or at least in my mind, you don't meet that many people that are like, oh, I met the cool, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm trying to say that I'm not much for, like, having, like, a bad interaction is more of a fun story than having a good interaction. Because if you have a good fan interaction, which is what you normally do, right? Then you're the type of person that likes to humble brag. Because, of course, most of my like, or other all of my co-workers and friends don't do the same thing as I do, so they don't have fans in the same way. But then you get to be like the, you don't want to be the humble braggy guy, right? So it's, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's see how. Yeah. Oh, I should punch this guy again before I do anything else, because maybe, or you know, that could happen. Sit for okay, yeah, that's fine. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, I guess I'm saying you kind of hear the bad stories because those are the interesting ones. But of course, there are a lot of, like, I expect, like, people are normal and most people aren't, like, weird or anything. And then there are some people that misjudge the situation. And those are the stuff you hear about, not the other ones. So if you ever see me out and about in Stockholm, please come by and say hi. I think that was... I don't go to DreamHack, but that's mostly because I don't want to lug my computer along to Jönköping. For crying out loud. Okay. I mean, I used to go to LANs. I don't anymore, and that's mostly because I'm lazy and like... Oh, hey. Where else came back? I'm lazy and I like to stay at home and play games on the internet because I have such a fast internet connection and I'm totally fine with communicating over Skype. I did go to Fragbite Masters though for a day just to hang out. So that was fun. I mean, the tree is fun. This is kind of like, I expected not to win that much early on. It's still been going pretty well considering what the concede. So we do have 2 war dancers now. I actually, speaking of, no, I'm not gonna, I was gonna, I actually had, oh, what, Nuffle, why are you making it worse? I actually, as some of you know, I do a Swedish podcast. We're talking about, I do a podcast in Swedish with a friend talking about bad Swedish movies. Like, when we started out, my friend, because of that, got a stalker, which was really fucking weird, right? But luckily, it turns out the way to get stalkers to stop is just to ignore them, so that's good. But for the most part, people are cool, especially people watching this stream or on YouTube. Counting kittens, if you're offering me a drink, is it going to be, are there going to be stuff in it? Are you trying to drug me? Is that what's happening here? Right, it was awkward because he phoned up my friend and then he referenced me and another friend who's also in the pod, saying that we were friends, and then it took him like 10 to 15 minutes to realize, no, this guy's just bullshitting me. And I was like, this is weird. No, and it turns out we looked it up later, and it's like, it's apparently the guy was really like, there were newspaper articles about him. Like, he had been stalking like Swedish D-list celebs and stuff. And it was just like, this is so strange. Wacka, well, you're probably my favorite stalker. Okay, so... Oh, why is this not on? There you go. Well, the only thing we can do here is be aggressive. Be aggressive. So that's what we're going to be. Aggressive, that is. Okay. No, I want to stand here. Okay, and turn. Well, maybe it's not. I'm using D-list in the in a more international sense. It was like people like Camilla Hienemark apparently. My opinions about Quake 2 are correct in every sense of the word. Quake 2, such a good game. Counting kittens, I was just kidding. I didn't think you would. No, I think offering drinks camp is a thing in Sweden. It's fine. Do I ever play Dota? Yeah. Fucking 2.3k MMR over here. That's because I've only played I was like, I want to know what my MMR is. So I played 10 games in solo queue and had a horrible time. And I got 2.3k MMR. I usually play with unranked with friends. I play support. Duke Nukem Forever is fucking horrible and ruined basically Duke Nukem. It's probably it's both amazing and kind of heartbreaking to see how badly they misunderstood what the character Duke Nukem is, in a way, if that makes sense. Like, it's just a really disgusting game. And I mean that in the possible worst sense of the word. Like, it's horrendous for what it is. And Gearbox should be ashamed of even, looking at it. No, I've played the Duke Nukem 3D games, or rather Duke Nukem 3D and Atomic Edition, and the expansion packs. They're fun for what they are, and at the time they were made, I think they're really good, well thought out games, based on just that. But they're not. But yeah, Duke Nukem Forever is just horrible. Like, it does so many bad things. Like, the fact that it has, like, you can only hold 2 weapons. And then they release a patch, so it lets you hold 4 weapons. But they don't rebalance the ammo. So now you suddenly run around with 4 weapons, but you still only have ammo for 2 of them. Because there are no ammo pickups for the other weapons, because they didn't balance that. Or the fact where you meet your, like, girlfriends and they die, and Duke Nukem kind of laughs it off. And you're like, Duke Nukem isn't fucking heartless to women. He's more of a Johnny Bravo kind of character, where he's like, he just doesn't fucking understand how fucking stupid he is. I'm trying to make him like oof. Like some, it's so shit. The ego system though was kind of fun. I liked the way the health system worked. But and some of the maps were cool, but the feel of the game. Ugh. Yeah, like in the old Duke Nukem games, Duke Nukem's like male chauvinism or whatever is funny because it's ridiculous in a way. So like but in Duke Nukem Forever, it's just heartless for no particular reason, which is just really weird. Yeah, the new Shadow Warrior, I didn't finish it, but it does Shadow Warrior a lot better. I did play. I played the first new Wolfenstein. Was that New Order? Was that the second one? Because I have both. I have like all of them on Steam. I just haven't played the newest one. Do we have anyone back here? No. Hey, would you look at that? I probably shouldn't have followed. I should have placed him here instead, but I didn't. Oh, no, because I can do this. Okay. Two pieces on the bolt carrier. Unfortunately, both can be removed pretty easily. Yeah, the Counting Kitten says the thing that struck me about Duke Nukem Forever compared to the old ones is that Duke Nukem considered himself this amazing badass, and we're supposed to agree with him. I mean, the game fillets him. Yeah, and I mean, in the old ones, at least, I felt that, like Blockhead said, that he still thought he was a badass, but we knew that he wasn't, and that's what made it funny. So the fact that he actually like, ooh, look at this, it's dumb. The sword is too strong in shadow. Order in comparison to guns, and I found the combat very tiring on my hands. Have I managed to break armor even once? Probably, at some point. I mean, I haven't been blocking much, so it's not surprising that... Hey, look at that. That's just a push. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how far the orcs run forward here. Seems like they're moving up, which is not unexpected. Well, then it's a question of how far are they moving up? Probably around, like here? Broke armor when the tree got hurt. That's true. Okay, but this is definitely a cage busting opportunity. Oh, someone misclicked. No. Fuck. That's no good, because now this witch elf's gonna get served. What do I think of the new patch? Well, so far, the fact that you can have the skill sub is good. The current implementation could use some work, but I do like the fact that you can see the skills. I think that's good, a good addition. I wish the skills didn't cover the dice. I wish the skills didn't cover the players. The fact that we can now see our opponent during the inducement screen, really important. Unfortunately, it seems to result in some crashing, which is bad. The fact that the grid and the skill stuff is on the same button is weird. Oh. I wish it wasn't. Oh, so close. What else is the new stuff? They haven't fixed any of the skills that are broken or nerfed for no reason, like Juggernaut. I wish they do that. I don't understand why they haven't. Are there any other main things they've added for the patch that I forget about? Did they fix Juggernaut? They didn't mention it. Oh, now chat is filling up with... I have no clue. I just didn't see it being mentioned in the patch notes. Okay, good. They fixed it. Excellent. Phew. Excellent. Well, then, I don't have... That is indeed excellent news. That's my fault for not paying attention. They did write it, yeah. I guess I just skimmed it. So, see, this is me. Well, that is... Well, then... I mean, the patch is shaping out... Oh. Good. Okay, I think my best bet here is to just try and score, to be honest. And then the question is this the easiest, or... Okay, so that's 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus... What's this? This is 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. So that's easier. This guy should probably move. Let's stand this guy up. Yes. No, we are re-rolling that. Yeah, I think that if the Juggernaut fix was listed in the match section rather than the bug fix, then yes, that's why. Probably. I mean, to be fair though, like this half is still going better than expected, to be honest. What You know what? You're not making it easy, Nuffle. Like these elves have had like several attempts in several games to pick it up in one tackle zone, and I think all of them have failed. That's probably not true. I'm sure they made it once, but they have like they are so spoiled when it comes to agility 4. They're like, no, I can't roll a 3 picking something up. That's not possible. It was successful one time, yeah. What? Why did you get to pick it up on a 3+? You know what? Life's unfair, guys. Life's unfair. Then you die. Like, I want to gripe about it more, but I'm still playing. Like, I started this team with 2 rerolls, no Apo, and a tree. To be fair though, next turn I'm not going to have a tree, so... I mean, next match. They're still really good at dodging, though, which is weird. Like, they can do this just fine. They just can't pick the ball up. Sometimes. The tree got knocked down on a skull both down. And then he rolled a minus movement on the injury, which I appoed into a minus agility. Well... I mean, the reason so many of my elves are out is because I'm playing very aggressively with them. Because of the really bad start, and I'm like if I want to try and score a touchdown, I have to be aggressive. I have to put them in a position where they could get hurt. So it's something like, of course, like it happens because of that reason, right? There's no other reason why they're that badly hurt. Then you could make the I don't think any of them are badly hurt. I think they all have other shit wrong with them. But it's not like it's unexpected. And it's still going to end up 1-0. So that's good. Unfortunately, we're going to get 1 MVP, and I think that's it. There's no reason to make a new team, guys. Like, there's no one that has a serious injury. Like, they're all, like, miss next, I think. Like, this isn't... There's a lot of them knocked out, but no one's really... Next game is going to be rough, but we're going to have a low team rally, so we're going to play against another fresh team. Which is fine. And also, we may have gotten, like... We got slightly unlucky this game, which means we're probably going to get slightly lucky in another game. It's fine. If the team is cursed, it would have lost all of its games, and it's won half of them. That said, it won one of them on a concede crash, but still. Kill this guy. He got level up. Nope. Ah, the classic GG end. So my opponent doesn't have a chance to GG back. Oh, hey, I got it. So we have 60k. Willow! Finally, someone who actually did a thing. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Okay, so you have... Yeah, you're miss next, which is fine. Alright, you actually have a niggling, which is a problem. And that's... You don't have... You're good, just... Yeah. So this guy should probably be kicked, which is a shame. We're gonna give this guy block. Because we tried dodge with the other one. That clearly didn't work.